If you want to draw some cool emotes for your streams or to sell them and you're new to that, you came to the right video. Hi, my name is Momchiko and I am the artist behind Momchikozy. I draw some digital downloads and I am currently preparing my small business opening, which hopefully will happen soon. I just do some cute art, kawaii art, merch, etc. Stay tuned for my small shop opening. Okay, now let's go for what we came for, which is making some really cool emotes. I'm gonna give you 5 super easy tips to follow that were really useful for me. So the first one is the face is the most important part of your drawing. We have to make faces that are really expressive because our emotes will be really small. You have to be able to recognize the emotion behind our drawing just looking at a little image in our chat. For that reason, make sure that the face of your character occupies almost everything in your canvas. Also, what was really useful for me is making a list of basic emotions that could be useful, such as happy, hello, sad, angry, stuff like that, and other that could be funny, such as the clown one, or ones that could be cute, as the pet one, something like that. The canvas size that I used for making my emotes was 500 per 500 pixels. However, that is useful if you want to just make emotes for streamers or for yourself. But if you later want to make some merch out of your drawings, it could be better if you did it in the 2000 per 2000 canvas, since the quality would be better. And remember that if you want to print your emotes at some point, you will have to turn the colors into the CMYK color schemes. The second tip is that the design has to be really simple. You shouldn't make it too detailed because, as I said before, it's going to be tiny. So there is no point in losing time making a lot of hair strands or making it too detailed. Maybe if you want to sell it later as stickers or something, you could put more detail into that, but for an emote this size, there is no point. However, make sure that it's not too simple, and if you make characters that are from a video game, anime or whatever, they should be recognizable. So for instance, I did Fiona from Identity 5 game and I made her horns and jewelry because that would be easier for a person to recognize if you know her, but I didn't go into much detail with the jewelry or the braid or something like that. That's what I mean. The third tip that was really useful for me was to make them colorful, make the colors pop, because there is a lot of people making emotes, so I think that a good way to make them stand out is to make them really colorful, like they pop out by the color. And that's a personal preference more or less, but I think it's really useful and it made my emote look better, so I encourage you to do so. If you're enjoying this video and it's being useful for you, please make sure to subscribe to my channel and leave a like because that helps a lot. Thank you very much. My tip number 4 is to make sure that the outline of your emotes is black and the PNG file that you share or export is transparent. Why the black outline? When we have a white chat, we don't want to lose information of our emote, so we make it pop out with this black line. So there's people who make it a little bit thicker, but I don't really like that, so I just leave the outer line black and color the inner ones, and it makes your emote look better with the inner lines colored, and it makes it stand out in the chat. Also, what I was saying by transparent is that you remove the background of your drawing, because otherwise you will have a white square behind your emotes in the chat and that won't look really good. And the 5th and last tip is that if you want to check how they look before you sell them or before you send it to your client or before you use it for yourself, there is this web page called Applet.dev Inspect Twitch Elements, in which you can upload your emote files, your PNG files, and see how they would look in the chat. I use it also to make a screenshot and put it in my Etsy shop to show the future clients how these emotes would look in their chats. Okay, so we reached the end of this video. I hope the tips were useful. Please let me know in the comments which tip was most useful for you or something you didn't know. And if you try it, let me know if it went well. So take lots of care and see you in the next video. Bye bye!